Will Arnett is at the forefront of some of the most beloved TV right now, from bringing back a bonkers game show to a very personal drama to the return of Arrested Development. We found out what the Canadian funny man has in terms of philosophy behind his success.
You know, for me, it's about, for the most part, I just want to have fun, and I want to do things that kind of make me laugh.
And in so doing, Will Arnett has been making us laugh for more than a decade.
Come on! Why don't I just take a whiz through this $5,000 suit? Come on!
I've made a huge mistake.
He's made a name for himself with a certain, shall we say, Arnettness, a signature sarcastic tone.
Yeah, it's sarcastic. What are you talking about? No, I don't know. I'm lucky that I get to work on things that allow me to have fun. And, you know, I've just been fortunate in that way. So I try not to think about it too much, and I try to just, you know, do what I do and have a good time.
I like to fight around.
Arnett is everywhere these days.
Well, on the right, please.
Even if we don't always see him in front of the camera, most recently he's been behind the reboot of The Gong Show as executive producer. And it turns out his investment in the show goes way back to his youth growing up in Toronto.
You know, as a kid, when I watched The Gong Show with my family, and I just remember laughing so much at all these bizarre acts. I remember it was actually one of those shows that would make my dad laugh really hard.
But another one of Arnett's projects isn't just about laughs.
You've lost your house, you lost your store, so what happened?
In his Netflix series Flaked, the actor plays a 40-year-old alcoholic man-child named Chip. Arnett, who co-created, writes, and produces Flaked, now in its second season, is at his most raw as he injects his art with some of his own personal struggles.
There are some experiences, definitely, of mine and other people that I know brought into it. It's always interesting to write about things that that you do understand, or, you know, issues that are, you know, kind of close to home.
And Flaked is close to home for Arnett. The series borrows from his past battles with sobriety, and he revealed to The Hollywood Reporter last year that he fell off the wagon while filming the first season, during which he was also dealing with the end of his 9-year marriage to Amy Poehler.
There's no question about the fact that it's not really my experience, but it is something that I understand and I identify with.
Arnett is also part of another show that takes place in California and explores the darker aspects of the sunny setting. This one, the adult animated series, BoJack Horseman. He plays the title character.
Whether it's depression or, you know, substance abuse or relationships and emotional issues, by kind of dressing it in this bizarro world, you can kind of talk about these things in a real way.
Of course, Arnett is involved in season 5 of Arrested Development. The family comedy that made him a household name is coming back next year.
I've been in the writer's room a little bit over the last couple months, so it's been fun being part of that process. I think it's going to be a really fun season, very rewarding for the fans of the show.
And I know that we can't wait for that. We also cannot wait for Spider-Man Homecoming. And coming up tomorrow, we'll have the final part of our chat with the cast as the movie slings into theaters.